guests, we now invite you to discover and play in Super Nintendo World.
It's open! Let's go check it out. Let's go! Okay, so tell me a little bit about the experience that you had creating this world, because this is the first time that it's in the United States. So how did you get the rights to even bring Nintendo here to Universal?
Well, it happened with the help of a lot of other folks besides myself, but it started, quite a long time ago. I've been working on this for about 7 years. Of course, it started with the folks back at the Creative Studio and with Miyamoto-san directly, and just taking the best of what they do, and they're the best in the business of making games in general, and then we think we're pretty good at what we do, and then just sitting down and very detail-orientedly figuring out how best to bring this to life.
It's so cool because I was listening to you earlier describe exactly what the game and what the rides include. So tell us a little bit about that and how it was working with the other teams at Nintendo and the synergy to create something that was virtual into a reality.
Well, for example, if we talk about just Mario Kart, when you're playing Mario Kart, you're in environments where you're going underwater or above or floating, and you're taking these great environments that are in there, and they're magical. And we get the challenge of actually bringing them to life and having that illusion be successful. So we were very, very honored to be able to try to work that out, and with our teams in Orlando. Not the least of which is the augmented reality technology portion, which we actually developed. It makes everything possible. So you're actually seeing characters that you're racing against, and yet you're kind of looking at them in this great immersive series of sets and projection and video mapping and special effects. I mean, it's very immersive.
Absolutely. Is there one thing that was particularly interesting or difficult to create that you're really proud of?
I think just bringing the whole continuity of the experience together, and which just really took the whole team to actually kind of make this, because you're really going into a world, and so it's not so much about any one thing. I think it's really you go in, and the magic of going into that world and kind of transitioning into that, I think that's the art.
And I'm a big foodie over here. I know you have the Toadstool Cafe. Tell us about creating that specifically.
Well, our chefs have done a tremendous job of coming up with these great dishes that are really fantastic. I've had more than my fair share, I have to say, but I'm a fan of the tiramisu especially. But it's really delicious, and there's a great variety, and the environment's very special.
Is this the kind of cafe that you could order from on, say, Uber Eats or something like that, or do you have to come in? Immerse yourself into the entire experience?
You have to come here and immerse yourself. There's no substitute from coming here. So you have to come out to Universal Studios Hollywood.
We love to hear that last question before I let you go. Creating an immersive experience like this has to be something amazing for the city of LA. We're our LA magazine, so tell us a little bit about that and what you can expect and project this experience to bring to the city.
I think it's bringing the next level of engagement. I mean, entertainment itself has really changed and evolved from going into a movie theater to also our devices now, and now to this. So I think it really is a game changer. It kind of proves that entertainment's not static, and that we're looking at always like the next thing.
You also have some of the cast members from the movie here tonight, such as Chris Pratt and Keegan-Michael Key. What does that mean to you that they're supporting your vision?
Oh, it's a gift. I mean, I've had the pleasure of actually working with Chris before. He's just a great guy, and I have had a sneak peek at the film. But we're obviously focused on the game here tonight. But I mean, I love him, obviously.
Beautiful. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Nintendo World. You were a blast and a half, but unfortunately, it is time to let it go.